everybody. Thanks for joining me. I'm Leanna from West Islip Library, and I'm here today to present another book craft that we're going to do. Sometimes you just don't know what to do with those old books that you have lying around. Lately, donating them is not always the best thing because not a lot of donations are going on. So if you find that you have a book in your house and it's kind of just laying there and it's old, or even if it's got some newer pages, you can definitely make this craft today. Super easy, the steps, but I will bring to you how to do it step by step, simplistically, so that you understand what to do. First, you will definitely need an old book. And luckily, when I bought this house, the owner left all of the books from 1950. And honestly, a lot of them are out of print. They're no good anymore. So this obviously shows that this was the original owner's books. And since it's not good anymore, I like to do these book crafts. So you'll need an old book. You'll need 4 pages from the book. We're going to change these into squares, perfect squares. You are going to need a stamp to make the pretty colored edges. So you'll need some ink along with a sponge that you may have, so we could sponge out the edges. You will also need some scissors. You'll need a Q-tip to roll the petals back, and you will need a glue stick along with a hot gun. I also have scrap paper just to put on put the petals on so that you can rub out the edges and not get it all over your nice desk like me. And then of course, if you have a stem, this is what I used for my stem. I actually just took an old fake flower, took the petal off, and I used the stem from that particular old fake flower, okay? And I hope you can join me. This book was titled Mountain Standard Time, and you can even just see right here, I know it's kind of hard, but it does say the word mountain in there on the tip of that petal, which is kind of fun. So if you got a special book that you want to use with special words, that's cool too. Let's get started. Okay, so our first step is to make a square out of the 4 pages you've ripped from your book. We are going to do a perfect square, and in order to do that, you need to fold your paper over to make a triangle, just like so that it meets up with the other side. And then you are going to lift up one more time to the edge of that, fold it back down. You can rip it off or cut it, it is up to you. And once you do that, you have a perfect square. You can also do by the ruler, so it's up to you how you want to do it, but this is the best way in origami to make a perfect square. I will show you again on a couple of other pages. Okay, so our next step is going to be the cone step, and what we're going to do is you're going to take your triangle and you're going to make a cone this way. You're going to make a cone this way, making it on the straight edge of the cone, so that when you open it up, you're going to cut on this side and make a cone layer. And once you are done making this cone layer, you're going to put it right on top of the second triangle, and you'll be able to make a whole nother cone after you match it up. Two cones. Okay, and then we're going to do a whole nother one. So let's see. This one, we have to do this for all 4 triangles. Okay. It up. Make sure again that you have the straight edge. Okay, and you're going to cut one more. Okay, once you do that, you're going to open them all up. Before you open them all up, you're going to cut the tip off. Then we are going to open up all of these petals. So the next step we're going to do is the stamping part, the ink part. I picked this color ink, which is a purple, so it should look really nice on the edges. And what you're going to do is take your ink pad and your sponge, and you're going to dab it a few times in the ink. And then you're going to take your flower petal and you're going to just lightly scrub over it like this on the edges, all around. Depending on how light you want to make it, sometimes you just might want a little subtle color, not like a lot of color, so that you could still see the words. And then once you do that, that will also make it look nice too. It just gives it a hint of color, not too much, and it also doesn't erase the words that you're looking to see, because it is a book page and we want to see that literary craft. Okay, and then you do it for each one. step we're going to do is our cutting step. And what we're going to do with each of these is we're going to take out one petal at a time. I'm going to show you how to do that. You'll just need your scissors. So here's what we do. We are going to take out, for example, this is the first one. I already cut the first petal out. So now that is one petal. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you should have 7 petals on this one and 1 petal here. This is your largest one. So we're going to move that to the side. This is the smallest one. So the next one is 2 petals. I already cut out 1, 2. So you're going to take away the 2, and then you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this goes on top of the 7, and then you have 2 and 1 on this side. So we'll separate them. Then we're going to take this one, and I'll show you how to do this. So now we're going to cut out 1, 2, 3. So you want to cut here for the 1, 1, 2, 3. So you're going to cut here for the 3. Okay, and then we're going to take the 3 and we'll put that in the smaller pile, which is, you can see, and then we're going to put the 5 on top here. Okay, and then this one is very simple. You're just going to cut down the middle because it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 is what you need to cut. So we're going to just cut straight down the middle. And you have all 4. So we're going to put this here and this here, this here. Okay, the next step is going to be the hot gluing step. And this one is very, very challenging because I've already actually burnt myself. So just be careful when you use the hot glue gun and make sure you do the right thing. I have heated mine up. You are going to just use a regular hot glue gun, and you're going to glue along the side and then around this first petal, just one of the petals. We're going to start with the largest one. This is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 petals. Okay, so what we're going to do is take this, glue around it. Okay, and then what you're going to do is lift this side up and kind of fold it in and over that top one, overlapping that first petal. Okay, now sometimes you might have like edges that are a little crazy. You could just cut those out a little bit so that it rounds out. And then what you're going to do is for each one, you're doing the same thing. You're taking this and you're overlapping it on top. Okay, so same thing, hot glue. This is the 6th petal now. Okay, and we're going to overlap the top. Just like that, so it looks like that. Okay. And then what we're going to do now is take our Q-tip, okay, and we're going to roll back each petal. I'll start with the big one first, okay? And then what we're gonna do here is take it and we're gonna roll it back. Just so it makes that nice rolled back edge. See, back here, and you're gonna roll it back. Back here, and just roll it back. Back here, roll it back. Back here. Well, shake it up, baby, now. Okay, and then it's going to look like this. Okay, and we're going to keep doing it for each one. Okay, this is going to be our final step where we're going to take the hot glue gun and we're going to hot glue each petal inside another petal. We have this is our 7 petal, that's the largest one, and now I'm going to take the one with the 6 and I'm going to hot glue around the edge. And what I'm going to do is just slip it right in there, so that it forms this lovely flower. Okay, and then I'm going to take the next largest one and I'm going to hot glue around the edge, just like I did on the other one. And we're going to slip it straight in there, just like we did. And as you can see, it is forming this lovely flower that we are making. And then I'm going to take the next one, which I believe, well, these are about the same because this is the half 4 petal one. And again, we're going to hot glue around the edge. And slip it straight in there. We're going to do, you don't have to use this second 4 petal, so I'm going to actually get rid of it because I think it's just too much. And then we're going to use the 3 petal one. Hot glue around the edge. And we're going to stick that one in the middle. And then we have, this one didn't come out so good for me, but I'm sure yours will come out better. But it still looks amazing, even though it doesn't come out so great. So we're going to just hot glue around the edge there and slip that one in. And then this is our final one. And we're going to just hot glue a little bit. You don't even need to hot glue that one too much. And we're going to slip that one in just like that. Smell the old book smell. It smells so good. I hope you enjoyed this craft today. I hope you're able to make this and decorate for your house or to give to somebody, add it to a gift as a little embellishment. Whatever you like to do, it's great to do recycled crafts. So we hope that you enjoyed this one and there's more to come. Bye. Have a great day.